While everyone else wants to be an engineer, a lawyer, I just want to be in a Japanese crime gang and enjoy the underground crime scene with blood, bullets and romantic fistfights with other dudes. If this thought ever came through your mind, I mean what the fuck, but there is a game for you. Yakuza 0. As the name implies, you are a Yakuza that lives in Japan. It got everything. The exciting stuff that everyone likes to see in an action story game, some interesting side quests, attractive characters, and stuff like this too. Released back in 2015, Yakuza 0 came out of nowhere in places that are not Japan or Asia to be exact. As the meme being brought back to life recently, might as well just talk about this crazy surprise box of a game, Yakuza 0. Have you ever wondered what the life of being a Yakuza in the late 80s looks like? This game pretty much tells you everything you want to know. From fighting punks to running errands, this game got you covered. It's like a Japanese version of GTA. Even the real ex-Yakuza approved this series of games for how close it is, at least in terms of the surroundings in which it's based on. The pub, the theater, ramen shop, Sega Game Center, love hotels, this game pretty much got it dead on. From personal experience, it is pretty spot on. Kamurocho and Sotenbori are recreations of Tokyo's Kabukicho and Osaka's Totonbori, where the whole story is based on. From what I saw and experienced, I would say if you know the map in both places, you won't get lost in real life when you travel there. So for atmosphere and with the Sega Arcade Center still going strong in the game itself, this game does a pretty damn well job at making you feel like you are living in the late 80s. To the actual game itself, at first glance, this might not be as good as you might think. Clunky character models and semi-cutscenes, dated animations and textures, but when you dig deep to what this game offered, even though there's lack of detail here and there, but still, there are some parts of this game are masterfully executed. Take the story, for example. You will be playing as Kiryu Kazama. And Majima Goro.
彼が
彼ってあの男か？ありゃただのケツ持ちだろう。
お客様、本日はお越しいただきありがとうございます。
なんやお前、ケツ持ちちゃうんか？
よく間違われます。ですが違います。
せやったらなんやねん悪い。
申し遅れました。私、当店支配人の真島と申します。
Interchanging characters in different chapters. It's a prequel of the whole 7-game series. This game, in terms of story, it's a perfect entry point for those who haven't played this game before. It's like a bowl of ramen, shining, chunky, yet full of twists and turns. Kiryu, a man that lets his fist do the talking, having an iron fist but a golden heart, getting framed for murder, fighting for his life. Majima, the Lord of the Night with a dark past, forced to work off his debt as the manager of a cabaret club. Yeah, the story of these two legendaries of a man are about to intertwine as they are caught in the land war between two rival clans.
ここの支配人。
はい。
なるほどな。この店がナンバーワンになった理由が分かった気がす
The
るよ。
story building up by interchanging with both characters between chapters. Each of them are in a different situation, different culture, even though they are both ex-Yakuza per se. The story is action-packed. Plot twists are in every corner. Yet, to really make people love and invest in Kiryu and Majima, the side story is a must to humanize both characters and to really show their personality, making them shine under the ordinary interaction between Kiryu, Majima, and the ordinary people that living their everyday life. These hilarious side stories are like a box of chocolate. You will never know what's coming next. You might have to help a kid to buy an erotic magazine from a vending machine without anyone knowing. You might get involved in dance battle with a young man. Or you will have a crew pretending to be a producer of a TV show. These are just some of the examples of how absurd and hilarious these quests are. Yet the mixture between realism, drama and comedy helps revealing how lovable Kiryu and Majima are. They are both warm-hearted, like to help others, but just a little bit goofy. They even do some of the more risque quests with such childlike innocence, and that does put a smile on my face. Of course, you can't get through the whole crime story without punching some thugs and other Yakuzas. I mean, you can use a gun, but a gunshot just does 1/3 of your health, and it's worse than a knife wound. So better use your fist like a true Yakuza. From Kiryu's rush stance, brawler stance, and beast stance, to Majima's thug style, breaker style, and slugger style, each has different usage when fighting enemies. But in this game, the battle is definitely on the more brutal side. You cave someone's skull in, you kick their head like a ball, smash someone's head into the pavement. You've got your knife, katana, baseball bat, longwood plank, and no, please don't use a gun. What are you, a beta? You don't bring a gun to a real man's fight. The fighting in this game might become stale after countless battles, since the enemy movements are pretty much the same thing but with different models. But the animation where you face planting someone into the pavement, it's always satisfying. And the music, woo-wee! Did you know the voice actors of Kiryu is a singer? A guy with a band and singles too. And did you know the main game in this game is karaoke, and the thing that I just said is just side quest? This, my friend, it's the game and why you should pay for this. Nah, I mean, all jokes aside, Kiryu's voice is top-notch in singing. And the song they choose, it's also pretty catchy and more like 80s Japanese style, in which this adds in flavor and explanation outside of the main storyline. When you read into those lyrics, oh boy, you are in for a treat. You might know more about different characters and of course like what are their background stories. Music that are in the storyline, however, oh my god, it's some good ass fighting track. Check Pledge of Demon and Oath of Enma, and even Two Dragons for the Shibusawa boss fight. They are good music for a boss fight. Through the music you can feel the resolve of different bosses or the reason of why they are fighting. It even makes a decent gaming background music as well. Final verdict: in this game, it's a man's wet dream. It got everything you need in life: women, money, fighting, blood, sweat and tears. Even with the dated animations and models, this game is still able to tell a roller coaster of a prologue. It makes you fall in love with the two main men, Kiryu and Majima. You fight alongside with them, grow and evolve with them. Overall, the story and character depiction are top quality. The minigame bring back memories as well. Yet the abrupt changes in pacing due to the side quests, even though they are indeed funny, and the stealth fighting method after a long session kind of make me take a step back on giving it a perfect score. But hey, it released in 2015 and only got a PC port in 2018, so that's neglectable. I give this game an 8 out of 10. Just go play it, goddammit. I'ma go and play some more karaoke. That's it. Bye bye. バカみたい子供なのね夢を追って傷ついて嘘が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔見せた I love you もろくに言わない口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言えたのダメだねダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪まない思い出がバカみたい